Hello again. Welcome back to another Terror Tuesday. Tonight, we return to my home country of the Philippines and another horrifying creature. Much like its cousin, the aswang, this beast strikes only at night and preys on defenseless people as they slumber. If you're quick, you can defeat the creature, but be fast before it returns to feast on you as well. Beware of the Manananggal. The Manananggal is a creature of Filipino folklore, an evil, man-eating, blood-sucking monster that appears in the dark of the night. The word Manananggal comes from the Tagalog word tanagal, which means to remove or to separate, which when translated literally becomes remover or separator. The Manananggal is therefore described as a horrific and hideous, usually female creature with the ability to separate its upper torso from the rest of its body, with its intestines and sometimes spine trailing out behind it. It then sprouts bat wings and claws and sharp fangs before flying off into the night to search for its next fresh victim. It is said that the Manananggal most often prey on sleeping pregnant women, utilizing an elongated proboscis-like tongue to suck out the hearts of fetuses or the blood of someone who is sleeping. It is for this reason that it is often confused with or conflated with the aswang, another popular Filipino cryptid. Further iterations of the legend say that it will hunt down newly wedded couples, couples freshly in love, and even newborn children. A strange diet to be sure, but one that speaks to this creature's vicious and dark nature. The myth of the Manananggal is quite popular in the Visayan regions of the Philippines, especially the western provinces such as Capiz, Bohol, and Antique. There are varying accounts to what exactly a Manananggal looks like, but as mentioned before, like the aswang, the Manananggal shares some distinct features with vampire folklore from the Balkan regions, such as a dislike of garlic and a distinct vulnerability to sunlight, which explains why it only ever appears at night. While they are often confused for the same cryptid, the Manananggal is surprisingly a little bit easier to deal with than the aswang, since it leaves its lower torso behind as it goes out to hunt. If you're brave enough, you can attack its lower torso before its upper half returns, burning it, sprinkling it with salt, smearing it with crushed garlic, or covering the, shall we say, cut part of the torso with ash is enough to weaken and even outright destroy that part of the body of the Manananggal. At the very least, if you can keep the two halves separated before sunrise, it's a very quick way to destroy the beast. The Manananggal remains a popular cryptid or even an urban legend in the Philippines today. Sightings and stories continue not just in the rural areas of the Philippines and in folk tales, but in the urban areas as well. In fact, it's become so popular that the Manananggal even appears as its own Euclid class SCP on the SCP Foundation wiki. Look up SCP-5201. You'll be surprised. The most terrifying thing, I think, about the Manananggal and also, to a lesser extent, its cousin the aswang, is that both of these creatures can disguise themselves as seemingly normal human beings during the daytime. Going about your business in, say, a rural village in the Philippines, you wouldn't think twice about the people you pass by during the day. And then, not knowing at night just who is going around carrying out murderous atrocities. People, oftentimes women, young children, even unborn children, go missing, and no one is the wiser. Should you find yourself in such a situation, maybe look carefully at the people who surround you during the daytime. If anyone else is feeling, let's say, more chipper, more spry than usual, maybe think twice. Give them a good look. And most of all, maybe keep some garlic or a torch real close by. You never know when you might need them.